Like, for example, if you're an artist, make sure your like name is on every platform the same, just so it's easier to find.
Ooh,
because some people will have like underscores, 1s, 2s and whatnot in their names, but then on Snapchat it's a completely different name. So I started it in 2016. At the time I was still in school, so the reason I started it is because I had a lot of talented friends, and people just started sending their videos, and then people's like DMs just going up, and I saw kind of like a business opportunity. Once you think about the money, then that's when the purpose just goes, as in like you should be thinking, I need to build this because I love doing this, rather than I'm building this to make money, if that makes sense.
Has there ever been like a moment though where you felt like like this might not grow into something that's impactful? Like has there ever been like a tough time where it's like, damn, like I tried, but this might not even be what I wanted it to be? What's going on, people, man? You're tuning to episode 24 of the Is Not Easy podcast, man. We've got Marcus in the building. How you doing, man?
No, all blessed, bro.
How you feeling? You good?
No, all good. Yourself?
Yeah, man. It's been a nice week, I feel like during this week it's starting to get a bit cold, but at the same time, like during today, it was a bit bright today.
No, it was still. That's why I came in short.
But I came with a short vibe.
It picked up. So
it's October next week, for real. It's October next week. But how's your week been though? All smooth and everything?
No, all good. Literally been doing school runs and whatnot.
Yeah.
My little one's in reception.
Yeah.
And she's loving it.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
That's smooth. How was that process? To be fair, we'll get into that later, man. We'll get into that later. But overall, been all smooth. But let's start with some quick fire questions though. What would you say has been your biggest achievement of 2025 so far?
Biggest achievement?
In September now, man.
Yeah, no. So I would say I've got into like more media work now and stuff. So being invited to like people's headline shows and stuff just to do media work has been something that I've wanted to do for a long time. Yeah. And so now being able to do it.
That's been That's big still. If 2025, if it was a movie, you know what the title would be?
Or you know what, this question is this question is the same question we ask artists for Rising Talent. So I should know this. A movie title. Does it have to be one existing, or
no? Just anything. It could be anything.
Crazy, crazy, bro.
Okay, cool. Cool. If you had to start all over again, so like the first phone call that you make, who would it be to?
Start all over. So I have already the contacts. That I have now.
You still got the contacts.
Who's
the first phone call? Who used to be there on a quick thing?
Probably Joey Clipstar.
Okay.
So if you don't know who Joey is, he runs Hardest Bars.
Okay.
And he works with Link Up TV as well.
Okay.
And he's like a very nice guy, very like art. He's trying to help a lot of upcoming artists and whatnot. So it's like the similar
type of vibe, Okay, to build up from. Cool. What's an opinion like of yours that most people would disagree with?
An opinion, it's meant to be quick. That's a good question.
That's something that everyone else would say. Nah, man, you're bugging, bro. Nah,
bugging. My man's blank up.
Nah, all good still. Yeah, and the last one, So what do you say is the a myth in the music industry that like a lot of people and they think is real, but it's not real?
How people can like blow up overnight, like just randomly. Because a lot of people think, you can just blow up randomly overnight. But there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes for those people to get that like, blown overnight, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's interesting though, because I feel like that's probably something where like a lot of people that will see like an artist on TikTok or whatever on Instagram and they see it blow, and I guess it can be like I guess like faster than like a almost like an average career, but and there's always like a background process that goes into it.
Nah,
prior to you seeing it, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Like those type of artists, they've got so many songs that they've worked on and hasn't released, and they've just got this one song that they drop. Like they might not even like it themselves, but all of a sudden just goes crazy online. And like people are thinking, this guy's an industry plant, but really they've been working. They've got studio sessions on studio sessions. And
if I can ask you a question on that though, do industry plants exist? Like, are they real? Like in your opinion, like there's like an artist that like you feel like well, not like a real artist, but in terms of like the idea of them, do you think is real, like an industry plant?
Oh no, 100%.
Okay.
Things with labels, they can help someone like from no one like just become a star like overnight, because they've got the powers of like the radio, marketing. And sometimes like they might even just give them bots and whatnot. But obviously to people, when they see numbers like grow all of a sudden, then people are thinking, is this guy an industry plant or whatnot? But labels can do that.
They can, they do have the power to. That's interesting because like you see that, but because like on one hand, it seems a bit unfair to say that person's an industry plant, but on the other hand, like it's something that can happen essentially.
Yeah. No, it's true, because at the end of the day, artists, they want to, like, if they actually love music and whatnot, sometimes it might just be hard doing it by themselves. So that's why they have to go through the label route and get themselves out there. Especially if they're like literally talented, but then it's like with the label, they can get them from here to all the way up there.
Just on the business that you have, Rising Talents, like talk to us about how that journey started. Like how did that almost the idea or the inspiration start?
So I started it in 2016. At the time I was still in school. So the reason I started it is because I had a lot of talented friends, and at the time I had my own platform, so Marcus Darryl. So I had, I think at the time, like roughly 10 to 12k followers. And that was just through like networking through YouTubers and stuff. And it's like I used to wake up before I went to school to do shout outs. So back in the day, Instagram was so much different compared to now. As in like the algorithm, like grind.
I remember them days. Okay. What like, is that when like you tag someone or?
So it's like when you screenshot their profile or picture, and you just literally leave their at and like follow. Their followers go follow. And likewise. And
I used to do it on BBM as well. I remember them days.
Just grinding that out like before school, after school, in school. And it's just getting your face out there. That's like what I'll say to like a lot of upcoming artists and whatnot. Just get your face out there. Like even if you're not only getting like 200 views, 300 views, that's 200, 300 people like that's seen your stuff. And the thing is, more you do it, more consistency, you'll just see your numbers rise.
Okay,
so
cool.
When I started it in 2016, it was just through like just posting my friends. And then a lot of people started like sending me their videos. And then I was like, this is like interesting, because at the time there was just mostly meme pages online. So like for example, the I'm Just Bait, the Worms and whatever. And stuff. So it's like I kind of wanted to do something different, because obviously I've got talented friends, and so I just created the talent platform. And people just started sending their videos, and then people's like DMs just going up, and I saw kind of like a business opportunity. And at the time, the person that inspired me was Jamal Edwards, R.I.P. He started the SBTV, and he was like a big inspiration, because when I was in school, it was the link ups, it was the SBTVs, and I just love watching like freestyle videos, like people just raw talent, and just freestyling. And then so I reached out to Jamal Edwards. I said, hi, I've got this platform, Rising Talents, and whatnot. And I was so surprised, because he replied within like an hour. And then he was like, would you want to do Rising Talents under SBTV? And at the time, I was buzzing when he replied. I was buzzing, I can't lie. But then, because obviously I'm doing business in school, I spoke to my business teacher.
Yeah.
And he was like, I should do it under myself, because if it was to blow up and whatnot, it'll be under like SBT,
have your
Jamal.
ownership of it. Yeah,
but if it's with me, ownership and whatnot, more creative control and the name Rising Talents is like such a generic name, but it's like no one's got it, so it's like a win-win for me.
And like, even though you say that, it's kind of like, as is, you could say is generic, but I feel like it kind of helps you in that way, because like anyone can relate to it.
No, facts.
Yeah, you could be in football, in music,
literally,
in arts, you know what I mean?
That's what I say to people when there's like, what makes you different to other like platforms and whatnot. And I say, we're literally Rising Talents is any talent. Like, we've posted magicians, athletes, musicians, barbers, anything talent based. And the thing with talent's never gonna die. There's gonna be talent, just keep coming. Like it works.
That's interesting. So obviously we're in 2025 now. You started in 2016, so that's 9 years on. Like, what would you say has been like I guess a key a lesson for you over that time period of like, damn, like I relearned this and now it like allows me to move forward in the right way?
I would say literally just trial and error. Sorry. Seeing what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah.
Experimenting with things.
Yeah.
And just like networking as well, like getting mentors, like teaching you about the game and stuff.
Yeah.
That's been very helpful for me.
Yeah. That networking thing's so important. Like,
100%,
man. That's
100%.
Like, it gets you in. Has there ever been like a moment though where you felt like, yeah, like this might not grow into something that's impactful? Like, has there ever been like a tough time where it's like, damn, like I tried, but this might not even be, what I wanted it to be?
So I would say like a year ago, that was like literally me. Because obviously now obviously Rising Talents has been on like Instagram.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing for me.
Yeah.
And it's like obviously now TikTok is the main platform and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's just that transition. Like I've not been able to fully transition from Instagram to TikTok.
That's interesting. Yeah.
The numbers on TikTok are really good. Like I've got videos that are like over 1 million views and whatnot. But like followers wise and stuff, it's like when I'm going to post, it's mainly through Instagram. I don't go, I'm going to post on TikTok.
You don't think about there first. Yeah. And the same with like even the podcast. Like you think about Instagram, and then TikTok is like its whole world over there, man. Like, it's different. Like there's certain things that will blow there, like it won't blow here. And so like you kind of just have to like you manage it and you learn about the like I don't know algorithms and like on the journey. Do you know what I mean?
And even like as I was saying last year, it was hard because the algorithm on Instagram was very hard. Like I was posting good content. And it was obviously Instagram say it's not a thing, but it is a thing. Shadow banning, as in where
that's interesting.
Your content's not being posted onto like your followers' feeds and stuff. Because there are things where I'll post on Rise of Talents, I'll go on my personal account, I can't see that post.
Damn. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
And then, but the thing is, like, those Instagram founders and whatnot, like the higher up, they say shadow ban is not a thing.
Yeah.
But there's been countless accounts that's been like that, where they'll post content, they've got crazy amount of followers,
but it won't reach anybody, innit?
Yeah, it just won't reach anyone. And
the Gets was talking about that a bit earlier in the year, or maybe even 2024, where like it was in the lead up I think to his album, and he was saying that like he'd put a post out and like it wouldn't get anywhere, and he's got obviously like a big
big platform
audience there, so I found it interesting. But on that point though, like almost is that a thing of more like if there's a positive almost like an angle on it, you think that I guess almost like the powers that be aren't trying to let that go as far, you think, or is it not that deep, you think?
For me, I changed the layout of the post and whatnot, and that actually helped with my views.
Okay.
So sometimes it might just be a strategic thing where you might have to change like captions and I was using a lot of hashtags and stuff. Yeah. And then I was hearing about them banning like some hashtags and whatnot. If you use that certain hashtag, they might not put your video out, if that makes sense. So just things like that. Just change up maybe layout of posts.
Yeah. Stay fresh, man.
Something new. Like if you go on the Rising Talents page now, everything just looks like clean, as in like the color scheme, captions.
The format of it is very all consistent, isn't it? Yeah. That's interesting. So with the rising talents, then like, is it over the journey of it, like, how have you been able, on a personal standpoint, like almost to like earn a living? Like, how do you manage it? Have you got like other work you're doing like alongside it? Like, how do you, like, on a personal level?
So at the moment, my main focus, like main thing to get money and whatnot, is through Rising Talents. I personally, I don't know what I would want to do outside of Rising Talents to, like, as a job wise, because I'm basically doing what I love.
That's all you've ever done.
Literally.
But you've never like had like an office job or like a store job. That's interesting.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like
that's lit. I'll be real.
Because I started at 16 as well,
so,
and like I've been making money from like when I was younger, and stuff. And it's like when you're at that age and like you can see how you can make money from, like, rather than having to go for like a 9-to-5 job. It's like it's so much hard, like out of your comfort zone, to then go
back to it. Oh, that's interesting. So,
especially like meeting people as well from networking. And it's like they don't have normal jobs. They're literally on their hustle.
Yeah,
if that
that's
makes
interesting.
sense. Yeah.
I can't interesting you say that. So, like, if there was like a young person out there, like, who wanted to almost go down like the same pathway that you have, how would you like advise them to I guess to balance the like financial side of it, like alongside the creative side of it, because of course it's a passion, and I think I guess you've been able to be like in a great position where like it pays you and you're good. But so for like a person who had that almost like the aspiration of that, how would you advise them to, like, okay, cool, you got to manage this and ensure that like you know, your bills are paid and X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. So I'll say first off, like, I think once you think about the money, then that's when the purpose just goes. As in, like, you should be thinking, I need to build this because I love doing this, rather than I'm building this to make money. If that makes sense. Because I feel when you're chasing money, that's when a lot of things go wrong. But if you're doing something because you actually genuinely like it, like, you'll start to see like things flourishing and whatnot. Also, like, building an Instagram page, it's not really cost of like it doesn't cost
it doesn't
anything.
cost you that much. Like,
if you know how to use Canva for like your designs.
Do you design your own stuff or
Nah, I use Canva.
You got a team? Oh, okay, cool.
I use Canva. My best friend ChatGPT.
Man.
Nah, literally I use that for my captions and stuff. It's like, for example, you can be creative, but like for me, I have like kind of problems just wording things like perfectly, if that makes sense. So like I would write what I want it to say and then just get ChatGPT just to go through. That's what we do at
work as well. Yeah, man.
So just
AI
to like,
workplace.
as in like, we should be using AI and whatnot to help us rather than just use it to let us overtake things. If that makes sense.
Enhance
like,
the process, innit?
Literally. So
that's interesting though, because like, okay, cool. So is it like, you know, in the team, is it like just you at the moment, or have you got like a wider team that you work with? Or
so at the moment it's just me and my business partner.
Nice.
He like came up to me when I was like on my low last year. So like, even for example, when we had our first meeting, he had the web like, I didn't have a website at the time, but he had the website already done.
Damn.
And then I was like, this is someone who's proper, like, serious, that actually wants to help elevate. Because obviously when he's an artist himself, and he reached out to me saying, what's like, do you have a team or whatnot? And I was literally doing it one man up. Which sometimes doing it one man up is so hard, because like you need a team to like motivate you,
bounce ideas off as well.
No, literally
so much.
Even like, for example, going to events, there'll be times where I wouldn't go to an event because I didn't have anyone to go with, like, that's doing similar things. So it was hard, but now see, I've got
having people, you can go to people. That's quite interesting. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess for people at home and stuff, like like the average day in your life, like how is it like like, you know, your morning routine and like in the afternoon, like how do you how is your day shaped by like you know what you do?
So now there's more of a routine because my little one's in reception and whatnot. But when it was at half term, it was just all over the place. Obviously, so I would say in the morning, just a normal like just chilling. I don't really go out places to work because I can work from like my house, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I've got like a desk set up.
Nice.
And whatnot.
That's important.
And because my missus is an entrepreneur as well, it's like we know the pattern, as in like if she needs to go somewhere, I know I'm gonna stay in to look after the little one, vice versa.
Yeah.
If we both need to go out, then my mum's like 10-15 minutes away.
Yeah.
So that's very helpful.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Being an entrepreneur and not having someone to look after.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
Nah, facts. 100%.
That's quite real. And like, you know, when you touched upon there, on the topic of like fatherhood, man, that's quite deep, because I wanted to like almost get your thoughts and insights on like how would you say like, you know, of your life, like it's changed by like having a child, and like how old are you as well? You have a little one.
Yeah, I'm 26. My kid's 6. Well, not 6. No, let's do really that. I'm 26 and my kid's 4.
Nice.
She was born on Valentine's Day.
Oh, beautiful, man. Yeah.
It's a nice feeling. I can't lie. Especially like it's like someone else that's relying on you, if that makes sense. So it's like you can't slack, because if you're slacking, the kid's gonna feel it. And like I kind of want my kid to go through, like obviously I've gone through things, I know what works, doesn't work, and it's kind of like teaching them what they should not do and think they should do, if that makes sense. So when she grows up, like for her age, she's very advanced. Like a lot of people, like when I go out with her, she's like, even her reception teachers are saying like for her age she's very like sharp, if that makes sense. And that's just like just talking to her normally. Like, you know, some people like from early, like we just spoke to her normally. And
that helped her growth. That's like interesting. So like, so damn, that's real. So like at your age then, like how would you, if there was 2 pieces of advice that like you can give to a young man like who has I guess the plans of being a father in the future, like what do you think that would be?
I'll say just go for it, because literally being a dad is not something that's planned. As in like there's always going to be different things where like you're not going to know yourself. Like as a dad, I don't know everything myself. There's still things I'm learning, and it's just like it's just a journey. Like you go through it, it's trial and error. What works, what doesn't work. And like obviously having a routine as well will help a lot. And also making sure like you want to have some sort of money there, just because having a kid's
expensive.
If someone tells you it's not expensive, it's expensive.
That's something that I wanted to also touch on as well. Like how do you like you balance that, and like on like a week to week or a month to month basis as well? Like how do you ensure that like everything's all good, like with like, you know, the expenses of a child, and like how expensive is it really? Like is it like how much can it really get?
No, at the start a bit heavy, because obviously you have to pay for their cot, their clothes, and they go through clothes and nappies so quick. And like it depends on like how you want to raise your kid, because like some people will want to have a kid and then have another kid straight after. Obviously I only have one at the moment. Looking for more, but for their little empire. But it's just like toys and whatnot, and obviously the support from your family will help as well. Because like if you don't have that support and it's like all the weight on your shoulders having to buy everything, could be expensive.
No, that's quite important as well. And like, you know, I guess the value as well, like in terms of in the household having parents together and stuff, that's like super important as well. So like as a young person, like, you know, what you'd advise is just like trial and error, like it is like it is what it is. To like ensuring that you got the things in place, like finances and all that, because it's gonna cost you, innit?
100%.
That's what would you say has been your like almost key moment that like it validated all the work that you've done, where it's like, damn, like almost like a success story, where it's like you know, this one moment I'm super proud of, you know, of the business.
I would say when I went to my good friend Anatolia, she had a headline show in central London. And backstage, literally, I was just chilling. she came up to me and she literally kneeled down and like gave me my flowers. Like, an artist hasn't given me the flowers the way she has. Like obviously I get the thank you for so much for helping my career, blah blah blah, like through DMs and stuff, which I'm very appreciative. But like for her to like literally like live in the flesh, it just felt so surreal. And because she's like from a gospel background and whatnot, it just like it powered, like, bro, like even the way she sings, it was like you can feel it. You know when you go like church and whatnot, people singing, you know, you can feel it in the heart.
You can feel that it's real. Okay, that's quite interesting that you mentioned that then. So like I guess if your role is your goal, that cool, like you spot a talent, like you put them on, or not put them on, but like you showcase them essentially, almost on the platform, and the goal is that they just so it's just like helping artists that are very talented but not got like followers, not been seen, and just helping them like get that exposure they need. Because a lot of artists are talented, but they don't have the right infrastructure and whatnot just to be seen. And a lot of like labels, a lot of A&Rs, managers all follow rising talents. So there's been a lot of managers and A&Rs that steal artists from not still, but like obviously I'm basically doing their jobs for free. Well, that's quite true. Yeah, like it's basically like a platform for that.
Because there's been countless meetings I've had and whatnot, and then they go through the followers like, oh, this guy follows you, this guy follows you, and it's like crazy. I didn't even know that.
No, that's super interesting still. That like is mad important that like you just you're plugged in and everything. I'll just go on like a bit forward and talk to us about like about your brothers, man, who like of course have their who are in the sporting world, who are like flowing, doing their thing. Like give us like a little bit of insight into like how that process is like behind closed doors, like as a family, like what type of sacrifices like are being made to ensure that pro contracts, like staying disciplined and everything. Like how is that process like behind closed doors?
So obviously I've got two brothers. One is at Arsenal. He just recently signed his pro. He's been there since he was 7. Signed his pro at 17.
That's big. Man. And the pathway at Arsenal was there, man. We're seeing it right now with the boys.
Because obviously he's main strike for the 21s at the moment. And hopefully he gets first team call up soon. He needs to keep scoring and doing his thing. And then I've got another brother who was at Hull. He signed his pro at Hull last year. But, currently I think he's playing step 3. But he's really talented, like really good.
Nah, serious.
He's a type of player like I would enjoy watching, if that makes sense. He's got left, right foot. Solid player. I think he will find a good club as time progresses. But it's like football world, people see it, it's like if you're at Arsenal, boom, you've made it. But it's like you never know the next injuries and whatnot. There's lots of politics in football as well.
So many ups and downs as well, man. You gotta ride them.
Literally even form. Like injuries and stuff. So there's a lot of politics in football, but it's good, man. They're doing their thing. I'm just being like the big bro and just supporting. Just obviously giving them like day-to-day motivation and whatnot.
That's serious.
And man.
So what would you say has been the the biggest sacrifice like in their lives, like almost to ensure that they are where they are now, behind closed doors?
So my brother who was at Hull, obviously living in London and having to go to like Hull and other like he was at Aldershot as well. So like moving from home and then going to live with another parents called Diggs. That's where obviously they're living with other people. So just having to sacrifice him being at home, being in comfort zone, having to come out of your comfort zone. I'll say for him that's a big sacrifice.
Is there like a job there where it's like, damn, like at a young age playing for a big club, is there like an element that you have to almost have in control of, like almost not to get too like, I guess, carried away a bit, because like, you play for like a huge club, you got the exposure, you got the numbers, you got a lot of eyes on you, like a lot of scrutiny, you got so much. Is there like an element there that like you try to manage and be like, cool, like ignore this, ignore that? Like how that, like on your side?
I'd say for them, they're pretty good, to be fair. Like one of them's not on the one who was at Hull, he's not really on socials.
Yeah.
So he, as in that aspect, like people like online, it's not, he just blocks it all out. He's focused on his football. My other brother at Arsenal, he's very like, he's strong minded. He doesn't really get things to him.
Yeah.
And he's very like, for example, if you see him in the street or whatnot, and you ask for a picture, you like take one. He's not gonna be those guys who
he brush you off.
Brush you off. But I think that's how we've been brought up, like as in we're respected and whatnot. So it's like we keep that good energy.
Yeah, no, that's serious though, because like you always like hear stories of like the young players and like you have the lifestyle, with the money and everything, and almost like it can almost get a bit crazy and stuff. Like so, it's almost like cool, like ensuring that all those things stay intact and like all under control, because it's not easy out there for sure, man.
No, definitely, especially like when, for example, like you've been thrown money from your teams and whatnot. Like they're obviously gonna buy things like cars and stuff. And like we've seen a lot in the past, so I think my brothers have seen that and kind of
I've seen the examples.
So they know. I'm gonna be more wise with my money.
Like that's quite interesting as well, because especially I was watching the overlap the other day with a few of the Sky Sports people, and they were saying how like a regret that like they had is that growing up in the game, like I never had like a financial like advisor. So almost advised me on my like almost my income, my like almost like the investments as well. Is that something that like you think is a good idea? Like
no, 100%. Yeah, no, 100%. Because like, for example, they've got a lot outside football. They'll have a lot of free time, as in like from obviously they're going training every day.
Yeah, and
then after training, they can't just go out in central London. And
do you know what I mean?
Especially if they're at a good club and whatnot, they're known online, so they gotta be like sensible with things that they do. And a lot of like them will have like even their friends to advise them. Yeah, you shouldn't buy this. You should buy this. Yeah, things like that. But like if you actually have someone that's proper, find out it can help them in the long run. As obviously when they keep elevating, getting more money from like their team contracts, brand deals and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's when they're gonna need like to put that money aside. Because the thing with football, it's good pay, but like it's a short period of time. So they just need to leverage as much as they can. Investments and things like that.
I've actually seen I think a bit earlier in the week I saw a video on Instagram of Balassi. He has like an investment almost like a property investment firm that he's doing. So he like he works a business partner, he gets properties, he renovates them, shops them. That's like almost how they do it. And I was like, that's interesting, because of course he's someone who he would have earned well throughout his career, but now he's got like an income that's just flowing beyond the ball thing. So it's important that like set certain things up. Do you know what I mean?
Like even like for example, if you build your personal brand, you can make more from your personal brand than you make from football. A good example, Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. This guy's
his personal brand's crazy. Even though I think it'll be hard for him to make more. It depends how crazy the business goes, because he made so much as a player at Real Madrid, like those crazy salaries. But I know what you mean, like in terms of like now
brand deals. So he will get like meals for like couple, Nike, not even Nike, just like a brand like maybe Armani or something for like couple posts and stuff like
true
for the modeling. And then he's got his CR7 brand as well, like boxers and things like that. And it's just like if you're smart as a footballer, you can set yourself good.
You can know what you're doing for sure. Now, that's interesting still. How did you feel about the Ballon D'or? Dembele. He won, man.
That was good, man. Like, I saw the story on my Instagram with even his best friend.
Yeah.
That was so wholesome, man.
You know what? I think about like during the week. I was thinking like it's probably like almost the most satisfying win that we've had in like a few years now.
Yeah, no facts. Because before it was just Messi, Ronaldo.
Then you had like Modric and Rodri, but I feel like with him it feels like like he deserved this, man.
No,
like he's worked for this. Do you know what I mean?
Especially the time he had at like Barcelona and whatnot. Like it wasn't the best, as in like he's literally been through injuries and whatnot, and like him going back to PSG is like he's found his foot. He knows how he plays. Yeah, and like for him to just do what he did, man.
Hometown as well in Paris. Like it feels like a good story. Like a good story.
No, that's like literally like a script writing.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So it was good to see him win, and he deserved that still.
Facts.
For sure. So like a story that I saw during the week, it was about how like in Britain, less than half of people are now have a wallet on them, like a physical wallet.
A physical wallet.
Yeah, and obviously like how everything's all going online now, onto this payments and everything. Yeah, and I'm thinking like, do you think it's a bit of a risk that like almost everything is now online, digital? Like we pay for everything with our phones, Ubers, whatever it may be. Even like you tap in at train station, whatever it is. Like, do you think there's a bit of almost like a bit of a risk there in terms of like I don't know, man, like attacks, fraud, that everything?
I'm a big conspiracy guy.
Yeah.
On my TikTok and whatnot, bro, when you go through like videos and then you go on the comments and it's got that blue text, and then you click on the blue text and it sends you to a whole
new list of things. Yeah.
Bro, I'm the one that'll go just boom. And I'm like, conspiracy, bro, it's crazy because like with all this digital stuff, like I think there was a movie, I can't remember the name, but it's like everything went down. And
I saw a video on that the other week about like how the world would be if for a whole day on the internet.
Yeah, and bro, a lot of it was just caused
so much collapse, isn't it?
Yeah, like even from like I saw there was a YouTube channel called What If, and then it's like after a while, like couple days and whatnot, like buildings will start falling and stuff, because everything like is kind of being run like electronically.
Exactly.
So it just takes like one hacker to just go do a mad thing and just
and bro, like, if you you deep it as well, like all of our, let's say like your income, your savings, it's all online, really. Like digital.
So what if
real cash, bro? You know what I mean?
So what if one day the banks and stuff just go, yep.
You know what I mean?
You can't go into it, and then what are you gonna do? You've got no cash. Like cash is not like working.
It's not a thing. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like it's an interesting thing where it's like, and then of course, over the past like few years, like you've been seeing like an increase of like fraud and the cyber attacks as well. So like like you got like a limit on how much you can pay on contactless. And I think they're gonna like scrap the limit.
The limit.
Yeah, so it's gonna be.
So if someone steals your phone,
bruv, do you know what I mean? So it's like it just shows how like it's fragile. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
It's fragile because I think the limit is like 100. Something like that, I think. So if they scrap it, bro, like you could just go and do £400 payment, just like that. Do you know what I mean?
That's crazy, man.
So it's
like even for example, if you go to like a Sainsbury's and whatnot, like most of the self checkout, like there will be only one that says cash now.
Yeah.
Because before there will be some, like obviously there'll be a couple cashes and then cash and card.
Yeah.
But now it's just like one.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
It's moving away from that still. So like it's just interesting to see like how that trend will shift. And
but it makes no sense because, for example, say if you go to say like a KFC or a Greg's or something and their system's down and it's like all of a sudden you have to pay cash, like they're gonna feel in the back for thinking, because people nowadays don't really have cash on them, like as in like physical.
It's inconvenience now.
Yeah, because everything, as you said, is like contactless and whatnot. You just tap your card.
Yeah,
but it's like if it's cash, and then there might not be enough cash circulating like in their systems and whatnot. Yeah, it's just gonna have
I think the only time that I use cash is only like if after like actually, no, I was gonna say haircuts, but now I send it to him. So now like not even that. Like I never have use for.
Now the thing with cash as well is like, you know, when you've got just in your pocket and whatnot, it might just fall out or whatnot. Yeah. Like with your phone, you know, contactless. Yeah,
I mean, it's the exact amount that I need. Do you know what I mean? And even nowadays, like if I do have like a £10 note on me, whatever, we'll just stay there for weeks and weeks without being.
Now, for me, if I have like notes, I can calm, but coins, I hate coins. I'll get rid of those coins.
Yeah, nah,
I hate coins.
Yeah, it's just jarring still. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that changes and grows, because I think like it's gonna stay all online really. Like I don't think we're ever gonna go back to that place. But like you do always hear people say like, have the stash on you, like
just in case. You never know. Honestly.
You never know. Yeah.
And the thing is as well is like we're now in the we're basically kind of living in the future, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the future is going to be like. So imagine in 10 years there might not even be a like cash. Like, so it's crazy.
I mean,
man.
yeah, it's true. It might all be crypto, bro.
Bro, literally, like
it might be crypto still. But no, that's interesting. But as we round up though, if there was like a piece of advice that you give to like a young artist, like who's trying to grow, who's trying to like showcase their talent, what's one thing that you'd say to them, man?
There's a couple of things I'll say. I'll say make sure the quality of your videos are good. Like nowadays, like you shouldn't be recording on a black screen or whatnot and just rapping over it, or like a filter over your face. Like mean as you go on, like if you want to make it in music or whatever you're doing, make sure you're doing it professionally from the start. And it doesn't need to cost you crazy amount of money, because iPhones now, like you can literally film a music video with your iPhone if you wanted to. Or even like that pocket DJI pocket thing.
Yeah.
Like I've been seeing a lot of people doing really good content with that.
Yeah.
So it's just like people see like good quality. If I go through your as obviously Rising Talents, if I'm going through an artist's page and I'm seeing their content's good, they've got nice pictures of themselves, and it's like basically people are buying into your like brand, if that makes sense. So you have to sell yourself good.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll say. One thing. Other thing, just network. Like even if that's like networking with other artists, producers, just getting in rooms, just telling people, yeah, I'm an artist, check out my music, whatnot. If you like it, if you don't like it, tell me what I can improve on.
Yeah.
It's just being out there. The more you're out there, people just bound to see you.
Yeah.
That just create noise.
Yeah.
Literally.
Create noise. There's a good point that you make about the like branding online, because like, you know, once like, you know, when you see that a person has taken the time to like invest in their image online and in person, like it kind of it fills you that confident. Okay, like he's at least he's serious about like
he knows what he's doing.
You know what I mean?
No facts. So, and like even for example, like I'll say what I say to like artists is make sure your username, like for example, if you're an artist, make sure your like name is on every platform the same, just so it's easier to find.
Ooh,
because some people will have like underscores, 1s, 2s and whatnot in their names, but then on Snapchat it's a completely different name. And I see a lot of people do that in like, for example, on their music videos, they'll leave their so their artist names or something, and then their is completely it doesn't even add their name.
It doesn't link at all. Yeah.
So it's just like things like that, when people are trying to find you, it just makes it so much easier. And there's other people like me who are like going through videos and whatnot, and if we're seeing it, it just makes it easier to contact you and
the fan you're getting.
And another thing as well, I've seen recently, a lot of artists have this off. It's the like, you know, request. They have that off. So like new people can't DM them.
They're on private.
Yeah. Not even on private, bro. Their account's open. But if you want to send them a DM, you can't.
Oh, you DM request. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah.
Mate, if you have that off, turn that
accessible,
on.
Man.
No, because like you can have so much opportunities, and because it's off, like people will just brush it away.
Yeah,
like, I've seen so many artists like that, and it's kind of annoying because like I'm trying to reach out to them, and they don't have an email in their bio. They don't have nothing.
Basics, bro. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, the email's important as well, you know.
And even sometimes like I'm seeing accounts, you can't even comment on their thing. Like,
yeah.
It's because they've got that limited thing on. I think they need to follow. Or
Yeah. be mutuals and stuff.
So it's just literally the basics, having the basics,
being accessible, being out there, man. And we'll see what happens, man. Hey, appreciate you for jumping on, man. It was a good episode, man.
That was good talk.
Yeah.
It felt quick.
Yeah, man. The time flies for real. But guys, of course, if you enjoyed that episode, ensure that you like, you comment, you subscribe as well. As we get towards the end of the year, we've got more episodes that are coming as well in the pipeline, man. But until then, have a peace weekend.
Peace
See ya.
out.